Hi Blue Engine, my name is Monica. This is my pre-work interview video. First question, what aspects of Blue Engine's mission and our model appeal to you the most? Firstly, mainly the fact that it's preparing students for post-secondary success and that it's increasing the academic vigor in the classroom. Only 8% of students whom enroll in college from low-income communities will graduate with a degree. That rate is extremely low due to the fact that these students don't have the necessary strong academic foundation to excel in the college courses. I was lucky to have teachers in high school that worked with me one-on-one and voluntarily stayed after school sometimes to work on my problem areas, and it helped me build the skills that I needed in order to create this foundation in order to excel in my college courses. And yeah, so I definitely believe that's an important aspect of Blue Engine, and the fact that it's redefining the classroom by reducing the instructor to student ratios. That's incredible. From personal experience, I was a CCD teaching assistant, and I worked in small groups with some of my students, and I got to know them on an individual level, and I got to know what their problem areas were, and I worked with them, and over a year I drastically saw improvement. I saw them get low grades to getting A's and doing so well, and they were so proud of themselves, and it fostered a new learning environment for them. So that's definitely an important part of Blue Engine that I relate to. Second question, what do you think is most beneficial about working on a team with other betas and a lead teacher? The most beneficial thing about working on a team definitely is that with a team, it's composed of people with different experiences and perspectives. So, once you get all these people together, working together, they're going to collaborate to create the most creative, best possible solution there is. Definitely, that's an important part of being a team. Two heads think better than one. You also get to learn from one another. So, say if I were a beta, I could see someone. I have my own teaching style, and I'll see someone with a completely different other teaching style, and I'll observe them, and I'll see what works and what doesn't work, and I'll apply that to my own teaching style, and that's going to optimize the learning experience for my students on a whole new level. Yeah, so that's a huge thing. It's a learning experience itself, being part of a team for sure. Also, there's constant motivation to achieve the goals and objectives you set in the class. When I was on the Relay for Life committee, me and my teammates were constantly motivating each other. Even through the hard times, that's when we needed the motivation. Without motivation, we would not have been able to achieve our goals, and I cannot imagine where we would have ended up. So definitely, and also, I think motivation tends to lead to a fun atmosphere. This fun atmosphere, you just you want to teach, and then when you want to teach, that emits to the students, and they just want to learn. They want to learn from someone who's passionate and enthusiastic about what they want to learn. So definitely. Okay, third and last question, what do you think is the most challenging about working on a team with other betas and the lead teacher? How will you work to mitigate those challenges and or address them when they should arise? The biggest and most challenging thing about working on a team would probably be disagreements and conflict. Definitely, when you have people from different backgrounds with different experiences, you're going to have different opinions, and some people are very egotistic, and they're gonna be subjective in their views, and at that point you have to address it by saying everyone should remain objective. That's definitely how I always approach those situations when working on a team. Also, you have to just sit down and analyze the problem from a different perspective. You have to find that common ground, whether it be you playing devil's advocate. That's definitely a sure way to finding common ground. Also, you have to allow each person to voice their opinion and concern. You just can't let the majority overshadow the minority. That's unacceptable. I mean, yeah, one person may be very outgoing while another person is shy, but each person's opinion on the team matters. It's valuable. So definitely, I that's how I mitigate those challenges. And I also another challenge there is when one feels as if another isn't being accountable for their work. I volunteer for a museum, and one of our events is called 4 Centuries in a Weekend, and this is when we get the most people come into the museum, and as a volunteer we have to give these tours constantly, like in and out, and yeah, some of my fellow volunteers were they were arguing, you know, they felt as if people weren't stepping up to the plate and the work wasn't being equally distributed. At that point, you have to be professional and you have to address those concerns. You can't let them you can't let them slide at all. You're part of a team. You're working to achieve a common goal. So, I mean, if I were a beta and I saw a fellow beta not working as hard or slacking in one area, I would definitely professionally address that. You know, I'd be like, well, you need to focus on this. And I mean, even though we're friends or not, it needs to be addressed because we're working towards a common goal at the end of the day. We're looking to optimize and achieve academic success for our students in the class. It's not about us, it's about the students. And I think as a team you have to remember those goals, and yeah, that's how you should address them. But yeah, so I'd just like to thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to be part of the interview process. I would love to be part of an organization that deals with students and their post-secondary success. I want to become a mentor and example to these students because I also come from a similar background. I was the first to graduate with a college degree, and I want them to see that they're able to do anything and they're able to reach their full potential. So yeah, that's really important to me. Alright, see you Thursday. Bye.